fresh tires, fresh tires.
Dude, where's my car?
From my world trip, this is probably one of the things that I'm looking forward to the most. Being reunited with my, or our, World Time Attack Challenge 2024 race car. Hyundai IONIQ 5N with Vulcan Alpha bespoke kit that we fabricated in like 2 months' time. 3D printed the splitter core, wrapped it in carbon fiber, made carbon canards, and also had the wing. And thanks to our partner Justal, CNC'd the mounts. We're gonna have a look at them in a bit. Now, the challenge that we had in 2024 was that we had to run within the regulations of a club sprint class. Club sprint class. Those regs were written 20 years ago, over-exaggerated, but for very small Honda Civics, therefore the tire sizes were limited to like 185 or something. Well, 240, 240,
like spare tires all around.
Yeah, like very small. What I'm getting at, the limitations were smaller than the factory-mounted wheels on the IONIQ 5N. And when you have more aero load, also different suspension settings, you want to run bigger, meaty tires, and when we had to run smaller, like in the wheel diameter and narrower than factory. So it was interesting experience, I think.
It was, yeah, you were a big fan of understeer at
yes.
that weekend. So.
Yeah, exactly.
And with the downforce this actually made, like, I mean, you can look back at the videos and whatnot, but this made a heap more downforce than the standard car, obviously.
Yeah.
But it actually worked. So, yeah, having a small tire would turn really well and then give up.
Yeah.
The minute you tried to really push, in the high speed it was okay,
yeah.
but medium low speed, which is all around here, it was a big day. So
we still put up a good show. That's
100%.
very important.
Yeah.
But today we are at Track Solutions Track Day at Sydney Motorsport Park, back in Australia, in case you didn't notice. And we do not have any regulations today, so we are actually running the proper wheels. So the wheel spec is bigger than factory, I believe.
Yeah, and Trofeo RS, a brand new tire.
Brand new, with the stickers still on them. So my driver excuse for the first session that I will be going out, that it will be actually probably maybe too new and slidey. Trofeo RS in 275, 35, 20 inch. We were limited by 18 last time, or was it 19?
That's right, they were small.
It was
too.
smaller.
Yeah. Man, I've erased it from my memory.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist.
Yes.
It never happened.
Yeah, because human brain tends to block out the negative experiences.
Exactly, yeah. Childhood trauma and small tires.
Yeah, so I think we're in square setup. Yeah, exactly. 275, 35, 20 all around. We have also KWV2 or V3 suspension with springs. So last time we ran factory suspension with updated EDC settings. And yeah, for the rest the car has been stripped out, so we have proper bucket seats, but it's the same spec like we ran in the World Time Attack Challenge. Also now we're running the full camera setup together with Draghi Pro system telemetry, so we can check the lap times live as we go, and also compare ourselves, and also yourself, so you can tell us how much faster you are on the sim in real life. So check out the leaderboard. And if you want to get a Draghi yourself, use code Misha for extra discount for yourself. And I get also a little kickback from that. So if you want to support the channel and more stuff like this, yeah. Anyway, as mentioned, let's talk quickly about the rear wing. It's the VA 320 element, so I think it's a 320 mil cord length. So this is 320 with extremely quickly CNC'd mounts by our friends at Justal, and they also make the Novus sim, so that's why it's fabulous work. And yeah, that's kind of it.
I think so. We've still been using this car. So in Australia, we've still been using it when we do our End Festival and some days. So it's not like it's been parked. The car's still being used, which is really cool. It wasn't obviously just a one-off, so it's still providing, I guess, value to our enthusiasts on the ground. So, and obviously with you driving it, you know, it always gets a lot of attention. Is this the Time Attack car? Did Misha drive this? You know, on the sniffy seat, all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, it's been awesome to have it and to see you back with it. I guess it was one of your first manufacturer sponsored gigs, right? So,
yeah, the first manufacturer client of Vulcan Alpha, so we became like
cool. This is like it's what's that word I'm looking for? Sentimental.
Yes, it is. All right, anyway, We have not that much time because the session is still 12 and honestly I need to run to the airport, so I have like 2 hours of driving time and after that Josh will hop in. So let's have some fun. Excited. Let's go. All right, off we go. Fresh tires, let's do scrubbing, fresh tires. Woohoo! So 2024, the car was scraping every corner because of the aero. Yep, and then the car being much lower with the tires that we were running back then. Luckily now it doesn't seem to be that big of a problem. There are some scrapes, but not as horrible as back then. While the car is being checked between the runs, Jeff is going to show us the fantastic spring design.
So what we have is the top coil is probably about a 12mm rod, and then each coil, well actually up top, looking at it's more like an 8mm.
Yeah.
Each coil gets slightly thicker, so it's thicker this way. So not the spacing between, the actual wire starts as a tapered rod, wound into a spring. So when it's wheel in the air, you've got a soft spring.
Yep.
Wheel in the ground, so it ramps right up to about 1,400 pounds if you're right into it.
Okay.
So yeah, ranges from about 300 pounds through to 14 pounds. So as you get into the load, it can actually pick up a bit more spring rate.
Cool.
A bit more fine tuning with the damper to control it, but once you got it, it's beautiful.
Nice. Yeah, I already felt a huge difference compared to the 2024 setup, so let's go do some more and not smack our helmet against the wall.
Oh yes.
Would be highly unfortunate, but Stilo can handle it. Just warming out those tires slightly. Alright, all warmed up, let's see what we can do. Come on. Man. Frustrating. So what happened?
The downforce on it, it's actually sucked it and pulled the bolts through the splitter.
So we made too much downforce.
Too much downforce. So the only way around it, it's got 6 bolts across the front.
Yeah.
If I take them off, take the splitter, I'll get a steel plate and we'll put a long plate across and bolt it with a full sandwich plate across. The only way we're going to get it to hold up.
Well, yeah. Can we try to make something for today?
Yeah.
All right.
Of course.
Cool. Oh, sorry. Well, that sucks. I don't know if it's a compliment or like a failure. Of course, the splitter generating too much downforce. And I guess after 2 years, the mounts that were made in such a hurry to be made for World Time Attack, after 2 years, they maybe became a bit tired. Nowadays, when you compare the designs that we are doing, it's completely different level. But yeah, we're gonna get it fixed. So we got some plates now?
Yeah.
Nice. That should hold it together. Well, that's not supposed to happen if you're familiar with the Vulcan Alpha products that we are producing now, but this was made like what? In less than 2 months, emergency 3D printed front splitter. It worked, but now 2 years later it's a bit tired. So we're gonna try to fix it, and while the guys are doing that, Josh and I, where is he? He's already in a full chill zone. We've done a little walk around the paddock, so let's show you some of the Australia's track culture. Are you gonna show me some cars?
I'm gonna try to see if I got any friends in the paddock.
You have friends?
No, well, there's a couple who don't dislike me.
Ah, okay, that's a way of putting it. Oh, what's that? Oh, don't get hit by Yokohama truck.
Good, yeah.
Right on. What's our first stop? Can we
Alright.
look at this? Like, this is like so.
Can if you want, yeah.
This is super epic, man. Nice.
This is TCM, yeah? Correct. Yeah.
Dude, so clean. Oh yeah.
Definitely better built than what they were back in the day.
It looks very, very clean. What's that? Is it like some Australian?
Yeah, they call that Touring Car Masters.
Yeah.
So essentially, it's a category where they use a heap of old touring cars from 70s, 80s predominantly, but full of modern gear.
70s, so we can run a Talbot Sunbeam Lotus.
Oh, that's our new favorite car ever.
It is.
Anyone watching, if you have a Sunbeam Lotus and you don't like it anymore for whatever reason, because it's just shitbox hatchback, please hit us up.
True. We want to buy one. Should we do a joint venture on a Sunbeam?
As long as it stays at my house and I get to drive it.
No, we're gonna put it at the ring, and when you come to do N24 or some European stuff.
Exactly.
Oh.
Okay, so this is cool. So these cars have some stories behind them. So this is a essentially Gen 2 V8 supercar. So this is what, I guess, for those of you.
That looks serious.
Yeah. So those of you watching who know Scott McLaughlin, this is a car that he would have raced. This is an ex-DJR V8 supercar. So Dick Johnson Racing, Team Penske, back in the day. This was one of their cars. Still in the old scheme actually. So
nice.
That's quite cool, the old Shell V-Power scheme.
It looks epic. Looks amazing. APs on the back, all the party. Oh, look at that. The transfer load for the trunk, for the wing. That's some big chunky brakes. Endurance pads. That looks serious. Double wishbone. Nice.
Just stole their whole setup for the year.
So what power they run? Like 600?
Yeah, 650 horsepower
NA?
normally. NA.
Yeah.
They'll rev to big rev, 7,500 revs.
So all the BRZ / GR86s.
This is the GR Cup cars.
Very cool.
So this is a big category.
No.
Although it's the enemy brand, so no comment.
We're not wearing any.
Actually, you're right. Yeah, exactly. No, so GR Cup essentially.
Yeah.
They try and make it, your first step out of karting in Australia. Australia is a touring car nation. Hang on, here's a local guru. Let's speak to him.
Really well. Mr. Charoudin.
Nice.
How are
Hey,
you?
good.
Lovely to meet you, man.
Yeah. Thank you.
So Marcus here runs a team, 99 Motorsport. Been friends with Marcus for 10 plus years now, since we were in our early teens.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
So I was just saying, actually, GR Cup, what you got both cars. You got the old gen and the new gen.
Correct.
It's like Australia's touring car nation, so it's the first step out of karting. It's not like Europe where you go to Formula 4 or whatever.
Yeah, correct.
You do this, yeah?
Yeah, exactly right. So this is your first step out of go-karts, and then the GR Cup runs with supercars as well. So you get on the big stage and with the teams and with the guys in a very competitive class.
What does the season cost on average?
You're probably sort of 120 Australian.
Okay.
For the whole year in this.
How many races?
5 rounds.
And the round is like, what's the duration of a round?
Well, it's across 3 days.
Yeah. So it's like, well, how long is the race?
20 minutes. 25 minutes, yeah.
So you have like how many races on the weekend?
3 races.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then plus some practice and
Correct.
pre-driving, qualifying.
Exactly. And you're probably 150 for GR.
Oh, not too bad.
So you're at €70 and €90 basically.
Yeah.
So.
And it's so competitive. I mean, being a controlled class, everything's so controlled. You know, you're looking at probably 8/10 of a second between first and 25th in qualifying.
Wow, that's cool.
So yeah, very competitive.
That's nice.
Yeah,
and it's all down to the driver. So
yeah, so I'd be no good. This guy.
Do you even know how to rear-wheel drive?
Mate, when I first started TCI, I reckon 3 rounds in, I started getting called a front-wheel drive guru. I'm like, I just came out of F3.
That was drifting the I-30N through turn 1 though. That was the key to that.
Epic.
All right.
Yeah,
in 1 minute. We'll keep it.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, thanks for your time. Thank you. I just love the smell of E85 in the morning. Alright, let's go check out some cars. Sequential gearbox with pedal shifts. Oh! Epic. Yes! I need that in my life.
So that's the supercar we saw before was a Ford Mustang. That's the Commodore equivalent. So
Epic.
that's the car that would race again. So yeah, I mean I've driven a car very similar to that. People always say, oh, V8 supercars, they're not as good as blah blah blah. They're way better than what people think. So here's another one. So this is a ZB Commodore.
I love the airbox.
Yeah, you can see the front splitter. Like it comes a huge way away from the front end.
Yeah.
They actually make good grip. This generation of car made really good grip.
So some good caging there. It's impressive.
Yeah, they're a real car for sure.
Yeah.
They're a real car.
What's the weight of them?
13.
Yeah.
850, something like that.
Crazy.
They're not crazy heavy. They're not crazy light.
So do people like just buy them now second hand and use them as track cars, or?
No. So the way supercar works is essentially you have the main game, which run different generation car now, and then these cars that you're seeing, they're called Super 2. So it's a development series. And essentially, to make your way into the main game, you kind of have to do that second tier.
Yeah.
So it's I guess it's a way for the teams to still have value in their old cars, so that they're not building these $1 million cars, using them for a couple of years and then offloading them. Because the Australian market's so much smaller, it's not like a GT car where it can be sold to different regions and used and probably live like a long happy life and be current for a long time.
Oh, let's have a look at this.
So this is a V8 Ute. So a friend of mine here, Dave, is actually the V8 Ute champion
Nice to meet you.
in Australia. Quite a while now.
Epic. But they're running like street tires.
Yeah, AO50s, yeah.
Okay.
Dave's literally he won the series last year. What's the basic rundown of the car?
So, obviously, Aussie Ute, dual cab Ute, 6.2 litre LS3 engines, controlled with a T66 Tremec gearbox in all the same, controlled 9-inch rear end with a Detroit locker, full tilt and pedal box, Brembo, 6-spot front, 4-spot rear.
Do you run ABS or not?
No ABS.
Okay.
So no different to a supercar in the way the advanced supercars run in that regard. The only thing that's standard still is the shell, the ladder frame chassis, and the front suspension.
Okay, what's the power to weight like?
I'm not too sure what power to weight is, but they run at about 540 horsepower.
Okay, nice.
What do they weigh roughly?
1900 kilos.
Okay, yeah.
Obviously, the fastest track we go to is Bathurst. We do, was it 258?
Okay.
260, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice.
That's the quickest the Ute's ever going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, literally, if we look back to what we got now, the current V8 Super Utes, to the old V8 Utes that we had Holden and Ford, they used to go 265-ish.
Yeah.
But we get to 200 and they're still about 185. So it's actually the air after that they catch back up and overtake.
They make a lot more power than the old Ute.
Yeah, a little bit more power, same weight.
Just a bigger hole in the air.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So around here, they'd be faster than the old Ute.
We're right now with the current quickest lap that's ever been done around here, I think we're 7 seconds quicker.
7 seconds? I didn't even know that.
That's crazy.
The old Utes were sick too.
Yeah.
So, like, the old Utes were very well liked. When the Super Ute came out, like, the reception wasn't as good, to be honest. But then they've really made, especially with the introduction of a V8, they've made such a comeback. I mean, how big's the grid this year? It'd be 20 plus easy.
Yeah, 24, it's at maximum capacity.
Nice. Thank you so much. Oh, I would love to try Ute. You know, I actually want to, like...
You posted a story.
I want to import maybe like HSV, some proper commoner. European spec. Boring because we've seen so many of those, so we're not gonna spend any time on that. Of course, great car, but yeah.
So here's a team I work with quite a bit, DNA Autosport. They run Cup cars, so there's a Super GT4.
Yeah, we'll have a look at it later.
We've gone 40 garages down, we still haven't found our car.
No, where's our car? Dude, where's our car?
Dude, where's my car? That's cool. Mustang Cup car?
That's not... Oh! That's nice. Very cool, very cool. We're gonna go and drive, and never just drive. Yeah, as mentioned, we'll be running Trofeo RS tires. Big and chunky wheels, as it should be, unlike the... I do not even remember what we had to run. I think it was like 245 or something. Something really silly.
Hey, RS.
Yeah.
Have you used RS before?
I think maybe I've done maybe 1 or 2 laps with some cars, but should be good. Should be good. Well, Josh, thank you very much for showing me around the paddock.
That was cool, we saw some good stuff. There's
yeah.
actually some good cars here today. There's no GT cars because Bathurst 12 Hour is literally tomorrow, so...
We're gonna do that. But now, yeah, now let's go drive this baby. Wait, that's not the end of the video.
No, we're starting. So...
MR2, right?
MR2, but I saw a video where this guy called it a Mr. 2.
Mr. 2?
So I can't stop calling these Mr. 2s. It's a Mr. 2.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
what an interior though.
Did you know that Mantai Racing stopped calling their cars MR?
It's a Mr. 2.
Yeah, Mr.
2.
Can I call you Mr.? Anyway, historic vehicle. So tell me more about the historic vehicle.
Okay, cool. So historic vehicle means it's over 30 years old.
Okay.
Therefore, it comes under the historic rego scheme that we have here, which basically means that you join a car club and you can register your car as a historic car if it's in original condition. And
yeah, so you're not allowed to do any mods or something.
It can't be modified. That's a different scheme.
Yeah.
It's called modified vehicle or class. Anyway, whatever it
Yeah.
is. But historic is as original, and you get 60 days a year to drive it. And the rego is like $100 a year. It's great. Well, it's less.
Okay.
There's 100 to get it, and there's 50 from there on. Tops. I'm not going to say scam, but top scam.
Yeah. Nice. Anyway, I forgot. I didn't finish my story. Mantai Racing is not calling the cars MR anymore because Toyota owns the trademark for MR.
Really?
Yep.
But it's Mr. It's not MR.
It is.
It's Mr. 2.
It is Mr. 2.
Everyone in the world needs to start calling MR2s Mr. 2s.
Yeah. Right, on that note, oh, and if you want to own this car, here you go, for sale. You want to buy it? You want to buy Mr. 2?
We need a Sunbeam Lotus, we've discussed this. A Mr. 2 is going to break the budget, especially one that's as historic as this. It's got Stefan Beloff inspired helmet stickers.
Yeah, actually. Nice. right, up we go. Let's see if the splitter will stay on this time. Okay, it's there for now. Guess not so much.
It's sucking the car into the ground.
Yeah.
It didn't break it this time, but it's sucking the nose right into the ground.
So is the suspension then too soft or something?
Well, it's not soft. Like, yeah,
No.
once you get into there, you're right into it.
So the aero is too much.
Well, only thing I can do is raise the car, get
Yeah.
the nose off the ground, because it's not till the end of the peak speed.
Yeah.
Just you're getting on the brake at your peak speed.
Yeah.
It's already just about to touch, and then
Yeah.
the brake just touches in. I can raise it, bring it up maybe 15 mil, try and keep it off that so it never touches, because once
Yeah.
it touches, it just sucked in.
Man. I guess probably the maybe suspension is too low, probably. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm not sure if it's a compliment or sadness, but yeah, it's not really going to run today. Am I overexposed? Is it too much sun? Yeah. Sad, but as mentioned, this was like a very emergency prototype to get done within 2 months. It served well. It survived World Hammer Tech Challenge, but now 1.5 years later, it's not really, not holding up anymore. So maybe we'll make a replacement one. Maybe this could be reinforced. Ideally, we'll make a proper version, not a prototype. And yeah, but hopefully we'll also get to build a IONIQ 6N. Regardless, I still had fun with the 6N last night, and it's great seeing my Hyundai Australia team again and just having some great vibes. And yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Checked out the Australian car culture. Now I'm off to Mighty Car Mods. Yes, not sure if I'm going to film. Probably they are going to film. We're going to film together, so we'll see what's going to happen. But other than that, tomorrow I will be in New Zealand. So probably D1 NZ content for you, some very fast sideways action, and if not that, after that I'll be driving Hampton Downs with a Supra GT4 with Race Lab. So yeah, and then we're gonna have South Africa. So lots of things. And Portimao and Greece. So lots of things happening. All right, off we go. Again, thank you very much, Hyundai, for a fantastic session. Fantastic few days out here. And let's go do some other things. Bye.